Today I'd like to talk to you about magnets. Do you have magnets in your house? A lot of people have magnets on their refrigerators and they use them to display all kinds of important papers like school calendars, lunch menus, and pictures and paintings that you draw that your parents want to be able to look at all the time. Now, magnets come in all different shapes and sizes. Some magnets are small and can only pick up little things. And some magnets are huge and so powerful they can even pick up an entire car. I don't have any magnets in the lab that are big enough to pick up an entire car. Most of the ones that I have are pretty small, but I do have a few different types. And let me show them to you. The first one I have is this really thick magnet. It's called a horseshoe magnet, and I will show you that it can pick up a paperclip. And the next type I have is also a horseshoe magnet. It's a little bit smaller, thinner. It's not quite as powerful. It can pick up the paperclip too, but it doesn't hold on to it quite as tightly. And I also have this type of magnet, which is called a bar magnet. And I can pick up the paperclip with that as well. And the last type that I have is this type that's a little round magnet that's on a wooden post. And you can see that it also holds a magnet. So they all do the same type of thing, even though they all look different. Magnets can't pick up everything though, only certain types of things. If there is an item that a magnet can pick up, we call it magnetic. And we say that the magnet is attracted to it. If there's an item that a magnet cannot pick up, we call it not magnetic. And we say that the magnet is not attracted to it. I have a lot of different items here today that we can test to see if they're magnetic or can be picked up by a magnet. And then what we'll do is we'll sort them into two different groups, those that are magnetic and those that are not magnetic. So let's take a closer look at the items. Okay, here are all the items that I brought with me for us to test. Now, the first item I have over here is the paperclip, and we already saw that that was magnetic because I used all the magnets to pick that one up. So I will put that here in the magnetic group. Now, the next item I have is a rubber band. Now, for each item I show you, I want you to think, do you think it's going to be picked up by the magnet, or do you think it's not? So what do you think about a rubber band? Let's see. All right, if I bring the magnet over here to the rubber band, it doesn't pick it up. So we call that not magnetic, and I put it over here. All right, the next thing I have is a sponge. Is the sponge magnetic? Let's see. The sponge is not magnetic. And then I have a cardboard square. Is that magnetic? It sure isn't. We'll put that over here in the not magnetic group. Okay, and now I have a screw. What do you think about that? You think it will be magnetic or not? Let's see. It is magnetic. Look, the magnet picked it right up. So that goes over here with our paperclip friend in the magnetic group. We have a craft stick. What do you think? Magnetic or not? It's not magnetic. And what about a string? No, it's not magnetic either. I'm gonna move my items down. All right. The next thing I have here is a plastic spoon. Magnetic or not? It's not magnetic. Now, this is a nail that's made out of iron. Let's see if it's magnetic or not. It is. So that will come back over here in the magnetic group. This other nail is made out of aluminum. Do you think it's magnetic or not? Well, this one's not magnetic. But if you look at the items that we have that are magnetic so far, they're all metal. Well, this nail is also metal, so why won't it get picked up? Well, there are only 3 different kinds of metal that a magnet is attracted to: iron, nickel, and cobalt. The steel nail isn't made out of iron, nickel, or cobalt. so the magnet's not attracted to it. The same thing is true with these two pieces of metal mesh that I have. This one is made of iron, so the magnet is attracted to it. This one is made of steel, and the magnet's not attracted to it because, again, steel is not made out of iron, nickel, or cobalt. Here are 3 more metal items: a piece of aluminum foil, a square of copper, and a brass ring. And you can see that the magnet is not attracted to any of these because none of them have iron, nickel, or cobalt in them. So they will go over here in our non-magnetic group. So let's see what we have. Our magnetic items were the iron mesh, the iron nail, the screw, which is probably also made of iron, and the paperclip. All of those are made of either iron, nickel, or cobalt. And here is our not magnetic group. So everything that's not metal, you see, was not magnetic. So we can say that all things that are magnetic are metal, but not all metals are magnetic, because we also had these items that were also metal, but they're not attracted to the magnet. I hope you had fun learning about magnets with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.